Welcome back. It's January 4th. We're doing great. New fashion. Shirt doesn't look like anything special, but it's made in El Salvador. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep up my fashion sense for 30 days, but I'll do my best. But I'm sure I'll be able to keep up with the content. And by January 30th, if I do my job right, you're going to get a taste of a really new, exciting way to treat your clients, integrating dynamic treatments, fitness, and mobility. So stay with it if you like it, and I think you'll be rewarded. So I want to talk a little bit more about the Murph Challenge. Amanda's going to describe what it is, but it all has to be done with a 20-pound vest. What else happens, Amanda? Pull-ups. 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats. Now I'm writing off the squats thinking this is going to be super easy, but I don't know, 300? The pull-ups. Now I do want to say that this is kind of a CrossFit workout, and I have never set foot in a CrossFit in my whole life. And I'm not going to be one of those who criticizes CrossFit, because I actually like the kind of training or the movements that they do. But I will say one thing, I'm not a fan of their pull-ups. They're not really pull-ups. They're these kind of weird kipping pull-ups. And when I do the Murph Challenge, it's going to be real pull-ups, as real as it can be. And if any of you CrossFit people want to join me on Memorial Day, or even challenge me to real pull-ups, I am game. But I do want at least 10 people to join me, not necessarily in the Murph Challenge, but some challenge for Memorial Day. Think about what it is that you want to do to work together on something, a New Year's resolution that we stick to and we support each other. Okay, next, we've been getting a little bit of feedback. Our classes look like they're starting to fill for January. Our featured instructor is Bradford. Can't wait for these classes. And if you plan on coming, please sign up soon. And if you like what we're doing, it really helps Amanda and me if you share, because we like to get our reach out there too. Bradford has a background, of course, in massage, and he teaches all over the state of Pennsylvania, and maybe even more, but he has background in yoga and martial arts, which makes him amazing at the flow, which is part of what we're teaching this month, along with the precision of our stretching, which Bradley Martin is the master of. So we integrate all of this, and by the end of the month, we think you're gonna see something really nice. I wanted to also, we had a question from a viewer. It wasn't necessarily with this, it had to do with ethics, and I said, oh, yeah, I'm doing the Murph Challenge, but yeah, I'm the ethics guy. I have done ethics for so many years, done the class for so many years, that I'm probably one of the most ethical people in the world. Outside of Sue Wood. So I want to give a mention to Sue Wood, because she actually, I think she was the one who originally started our ethics class many years ago, and I assisted her in teaching. We had some fantastic live classes, and then Bronwyn added and Amanda added, and we had lots of people assist us in the ethics class. And I want to say I'm very proud of our ethics class. And so what I want to do for you is I'm going to pop up some ethics on January 4th, or have Amanda pop it up to give you kind of a taste of what we include in our ethics class. But if you're thinking about taking ethics, I highly would recommend ours. We have a section that's optional on it where you choose different things. We actually had a customer contact us and said, hey, is it okay if I take them all? I'm like, that is unheard of, right? People think ethics is boring. So that, and then last thing, New Year's resolutions. You know, one of mine is we have so many unfinished projects. Can anyone relate to me there? And some of them have to do with classes that are in production, but I just wanted to mention, you don't need to feel bad about that. There was a classical composer called Schubert that has a symphony number 8 called the Unfinished Symphony, and people play it all over the world. So if it's okay for him, it's okay for us, but I'm gonna make an effort to finish them. So Amanda, can you pop up Schubert Symphony number 8 for our viewers? All right. Okay, I have one more section to add in, and this has to do with positioning. So later in the month, there's going to be a whole focus on positional massage. And this is a little part of it that you can do on yourself. And as I mentioned before, everything we do on ourselves, we're going to do on our client too. So here's how it works. You get on your table, and yesterday we talked about the hip flexor. So we're going to do a little bit of a hip flexor stretch on the table where one leg just hangs off like that. And then I want you to twist. And this arm is going to hang on so we don't fall off, and you're going to scoot your hips back and let this leg hang. Feeling how monumentally tight I am. And then you're going to hook your knee on the rail here and your heel on the other side, and we're going to torque our body prone. And get this amazing stretch for me that needs it all along the pelvis and quadratus and lower back. So let's try it on the other side. Little psoas stretch, and we're gonna turn to our sides with our hips back. Let your leg dangle off the edge, and then we're gonna lock in like that and twist prone, and you should feel that all in here. Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to review everything we've done up to this point in a separate video. I promised to do that yesterday, but I didn't do it, and we'll do it right after this one.